good evening. Welcome to another Tuesday evening of Motion is the Lotion. My name's Andy. I hope you're all well and have enjoyed a less windier last couple of days than the back end of last week. I hope you all managed to get out and about and do what you needed to do without that fear of being blown into oblivion. Format tonight, we're going to have a warm-up, go through a few rounds of movements. Again, from a housekeeping point of view, just make sure that you have got sensible clothing, sensible shoes, comfortable clothing, sensible shoes. You've got something fixed that you can lean against, and some water and some fresh air. If you feel like you need it. And if you're joining us for the first time, and even indeed if you're not joining us for the first time, don't forget, this is about you, okay? Whatever I do, whatever you see me doing on the screen, at whatever pace, you do what you can do on that minute that we have got working on that specific movement, okay? It's not about keeping up with me. It's working on your own time and pace. Okay, so again, very quickly, obviously tonight's session, as always, is brought to you from Keighley Healthy Living Wellbeing at Home in conjunction with the Rethinking Pain team, and we will crack on as per usual. Tell me if you're there. Okay, I've got 2 viewers at the moment. I've got 2 comments. Oh, Mandy and Cafe. Okay, hi from hello from Belfast. Have you got the girls with you? Hi girls, if you're there with your grandma, your nana. Sorry, get that right, Cafe, before you tell me off. Did we have a good day today? We did some seated exercise in the comfy chairs. We did some stretching. We were very low on numbers. We don't have the biggest cohort of people at the cancer support, so we did a bit of chatting as we normally do, and some stretching exercise in the comfy chairs. There's your answer to that. Again, anyone else joining us, again, give us a nod. Denise, I know you're there listening to the Archers. You told me today you'd be there making sure that I behaved myself and did my job properly. So you'll get the automated captions come on the screen as I'm talking. So hi to you. Enjoy the Archers. Enjoy watching, doing whatever it is, and hopefully we'll get a comment from you a little bit later on. Right, we're going to get warmed up. Okay, so I'm going to take the glasses off. Again, if you put some music on in the background, I am going to sort out the music license so I can put something on. Which helps me, although I'm getting used to doing it in the quiet. So stick some music on and amuse yourselves. Okay, I'm gonna do the warm up tonight stood up. Okay, you can do this sat down. Okay, so I'm just gonna make sure you can get me in. Okay, we're in Mother's kitchen tonight. Thanks for those that mentioned the bar at Barnsley and the tree at the behind me, that you like the tree. We'll make sure we've got the lights on that next week. We'll put the lights on for you next week on the tree. But let's get the feet going and let's get the arms going and just ease ourselves into tonight's session. Just got the pushes out in front. And Mandy, I'm assuming you're there at the side of the bed that you quite nicely described to me last week on the Wednesday session. Wasn't so sure where you were and what you were doing this time last week, but now I'm aware where you are and what you're propping yourself up on. Bring the arms back down to the sides. Okay, relax the hands, keep the feet going. And we're going to slow that to a stop. Okay, if I need support, I've got it at either side of me, but you're going to try and stand on one leg, use the support if you need it, circles with the ankles. I've just raised mine up a little bit, you don't need to be that high up. Just rotate. Backwards and forwards, or clockwise and anti-clockwise. You go one way, just change, randomly changing direction. Nice and easy. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll change to the other foot. I can either change hands. Okay, if I'm confident enough, I can stand on one leg. But if I get that wobble on, as I say, I've got either side of me. Okay, so you can test yourself. You can measure yourself. Okay, over the weeks. Okay, it might be at week 1 or wherever we're at the moment. We need that support. We go to one little bit of support, and then we go to no support. Okay, feet back on the floor. Let's get the feet marching and the arms going. And we're going to push out in front. Trainers are making a squeaky noise on the tiled floor tonight for some strange reason. Okay, arms back down to the sides. And we're going to drop the hands, keep the feet going. And we're going to slow that to a stop. Right, feet shoulder width apart, arms to the sides. You're going to slide over. Okay, and remember, each and every week I tell you, up we come. I'm trying to go straight over, so I'll show you when we move on to the next one. As I turn to the side here, I want you to go straight over. Okay, and not as we come back up over into that position. It's not about trying to get all the way down there, it's about stretching that side as we tilt over. Okay, back up we come. Last stretch down this side and holding. Again, focusing on your breathing. Back up to the upright position and over we go again. Just hold that position and gently come back up. Well, let's get the feet going again and those arms. And we're going to push. So arms again, up at shoulder height. If you're struggling with that, you can have them down a little bit. So again, they can be down there, okay? But if you can get them up to shoulder height, okay, keep your posture. Okay, arms back into the sides. Okay, drop the hands down, keep the feet going. And we're going to slow that to a stop. You're going to need a chair for the next stretch. Okay, and for those of you that are with us week in, week out, you know what's coming. Okay, we're sitting in the chair and we're just moving forward. Just move back so you can see me. Okay, we've got one leg out, one leg bent, clasp the hands over the bent knee, lean across with the upper body, and you will feel a stretch down the back of that outstretched leg. We're just holding that, just feeling it, and we'll just release there, and we'll change to the other side. Over we go. Again, holding that position. Feeling that stretch easing off. And again, we'll come up out of that stretch. And we go over. Again, holding. Feeling that stretch. Controlling that breathing. And easing out of that stretch, and we'll go for the second stretch down this side. Over we go. Holding. And we're coming back up. And we're back out. Again, just controlling that breathing, feeling that stretch easing off. Should get easier as we get to the third stretch. The tightness should have come out of it a little bit. Still be a bit of tightness in there, okay, but it shouldn't be as tight and smarting as much on the third stretch as it maybe was on the first one. Okay, we're going to come out of that. I'm going to get back up out of the chair. I'm going to get my feet going and my arms going. And we're pushing out in front. Tell you what would be good, actually. Tell me what music you are listening to. Okay. What eras we're at. If you can stick that on a little message with your wavy hands when you join us, or if you've already joined us. Okay, pushing out in front. And we've got those arms or indeed if you've got the telly on, what you're watching on the telly while you're doing this, wherever it is you're doing it. I've got one doing it in the bedroom, okay? Where are you doing your class? Drop the hands from tonight. Okay, apart from Belfast Cafe, I know that, but whereabouts in the house in Belfast are you doing that? Okay, we're going to slow that down to a stop. I'm just going to move in a little bit so I've got a bit of space. So I'm going to get into that position, put my arms up, and I'm going to turn. I'm going to hold the turn. I'm pulling back with my back hand, where my fingers are interlocked. Back to the centre. Turning, and again I'm pulling and I'm holding, and I'm coming back and I'm turning, and I'm back to the centre. Got one more turn after this. Holding that position, and I'm coming back to the centre and turning for the last time. And back to centre, and your final turn. Holding that position. And slowly coming back to the centre. Dropping the arms, giving them a little wiggle. Been up there a while. If your tops of your arms are aching a little bit, give them a shake. Get your feet going and move back so you can get me. You can see arms going. I'm going to bring them up shoulder height, pushing out in front. Again, controlling those movements, keep that going. And we're going to bring those arms back into the sides. Okay, dropping the hands, keeping the feet going. And we're going to slow that to a stop, okay? Again, I can use support. You need to see me. Just move that back a little bit. Heel and toe this time. Okay. Good pull up with the toe, good push down. When I push down, I'm bringing my heel up, heel down, heel up. I'm really flexing that ankle up and down. Just keep that going. Do 3 more. So we're going to go 1 toe tap, 2 toe taps, 3 toe taps. I'm going to turn around the other side. We're going to do the other foot. Okay. Up we come and down. Again, really try and flex that ankle joint up and down. Up, toe down. Okay, and we'll go for 3 more. 1 toe tap, 2 toe tap, and 3 toe tap. And we're back to getting those feet going and those arms. And we're going to push out in front. You're going to bring those arms back in. And we're going to drop the arms back down. And we're going to slow that to a stop. Okay, you can sit down to do this if you want, or you can stand up. I'm just going to stand nice and relaxed, looking at the screen. Okay, and I'm going to look over my right shoulder, which should be all left actually, as I go over. Could be wrong. Just hold that position. And we're coming back to the centre. I'm going to look up ceiling, and I'm coming back to look straight ahead. I'm going to look over to the left, and come back to centre, dropping the chin down to the chest, and coming back to looking straight ahead. Look over your right shoulder. And we're going to come back to the centre. We're putting the chin to the chest. And we're coming back up. And we're going straight up to the ceiling. We're I'm going to tell my mum she's got a light out, which she'll want me to change. Okay, coming back to the centre, and you're moving out to the left hand side. And we're gently coming back to the centre. I'm going to look up to the ceiling. And back to looking straight ahead. I'm going to go out to the right this time. Slowly come back to the centre. Go all the way across. And come back to the centre. Drop your chin down to your chest. And then from that position, just a nice big rotation with your head. One circle one way. Back round the opposite way. Once you get back round, give those shoulders a roll. Forwards and backwards. That is our warm up for tonight completed. I'll tell you what we're going through in a second. We'll just see who has joined us, or if anyone else has joined Kathy and Mandy. Let's have a look. Who have we got? Hello, Judith. Okay, hello, Julie. Okay, how can you be sat there recovering from talking at today's class? Hello, Gail. You'll be tired out from all cleaning you've told me you've been doing. Falling in reverse. Say that. What's that mean, Mandy? We've got to keep it clean. But we've had some good fun at Haworth today. I've had the giggles, which is a bit of a nightmare when I get giggles because I can't stop laughing, and then I get a little bit rowdy. So, oh, and Sir Watt, bless you, you've just texted me. Okay. So, Sir Watt, can I just say, well, I know I've got you there now, but are you live in New York now? Okay, just text me back, because Sir Watt was going to New York last Wednesday, so I'm just wondering actually if you're still there or you're back in Blighty. Okay, just let me know. Okay, if you're in New York, fantastic. I can't ask for any more than that. So we are going to do. Where are we? We are going to sit and stand. We're going to do hip back. We're going to fill in with some side bends because we don't have the equipment. We're going to do some lower back strengthening. We're going to do everybody's favourite exercise, the leg alphabet. And then we're going to stand on one leg. Okay, we are going to squat. And we're going to wall slide. We're going to do hip out. And then we're going to finish. Wow. And we are going to lean backwards. So, internationally and globally, Sir Watt is in New York now and has joined us from New York. That's amazing, sir. I hope you had a really good journey there. I hope you're having a lovely time. And thank you for letting me know that. That's pretty cool, is that? Okay. We've had Scotland. We've got Belfast. We're very international. So, well done, guys. Thank you so much. Right, we're going to get the timer up. Where's my timer? There she is. Take the glasses off so I can see what I'm doing. Move this chair out of the way. Okay, don't forget you need a chair. If you've got that bit of space, or you might need two chairs, have one to hand. You might want to just jiggle around with things. Okay. I need to start the timer, which I've left at the side of the laptop. So you've got a 9-second counting, so you need to be sat in your chair. Okay. You can see the timer. Hands across your chest or on your hips. Okay.
Go.
But we're going to get out and we're going to sit down. I'm going to turn the volume up on this because it were a little bit quiet. Up we come. Slowly lowering into the chair, bum in the chair, sit back, feel the backrest, and up. Down we go. Feel for the chair, sitting back comfortably, hit the backrest, and up we come, coming up to the halfway mark.
Mark.
So you'll hear the peep, okay, and up we come. Slowly down, touching the backs of the legs of the hamstrings and into the chair. Up we come. Slowly sitting into the chair and up. Slowly
3,
into the chair.
2,
Okay, you've got hip
Rest.
back next. Let's just turn this up. You've got 18 seconds in between. That just allows for a little bit of manoeuvring.
Mark.
Hasn't turned up much, has it?
3, 2, 1.
Okay,
Go.
so I'm going to get in here. I'm going to go back and forwards. I'm going to try and stand up a little bit better. Back I go and in. Bringing the toe to the heel. Again, putting the hip under endurance. But again, if it's a little bit too much for you, I know you can't see this, but put the foot on the floor and rest it. Okay, coming up to the halfway point.
Mark.
Okay, I'm going to swap sides. Back I go. I'm going to try on the chair. Okay, back and in. Should be able to see that. My toes coming to my heel. But again, if it starts to smart and I feel like I can't go any further, I want to take a bit off, but I don't want to stop. Have a rest. Back you go. Come in, have that rest.
3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Rest.
We're going to do side bends next, so we'll turn this up if it kills me. So I've turned it up too loud now. Don't know why it's not turning up, folks, but let's not worry about that.
3,
Okay.
2, 1.
Okay.
Go.
So I'm going over. And I'm coming back. And I'm going over the other way. And again, like we did in the warm-up, trying to keep that as straight as possible. Over I go. And up we come. And reaching over. And back down. And over we go.
Mark.
Okay, that's the halfway point. Again, nice and slow with these, nice and deliberate. Really hold the stretch. And up we come. And over we go. And back up we come. And over.
3.
Okay,
2,
we're resting now,
1.
folks.
Rest.
Leg alphabet next. Okay.
Mark.
So you need to be sat in that chair. Okay, don't forget if you sit back that little
3,
bit, it's a little
2,
bit easier. Okay.
1.
Sitting
Go.
forward makes it hard. I'm going to draw numbers 1, 2, 3. So I'm isolating the leg, solid as I can be. 4, number 5, 6, 7. A big figure of 8, and a 9, and a 0 for 10. Just coming up to the halfway mark, so good timing for me. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a circle for 10. Okay,
3.
just beat that one. Don't forget as well, for those with shoulders, you can do that with your arms. Okay, we're going to do some lower back strengthening now. Okay, so we're going to be in the stood up position to do this.
Mark.
Okay, so you can see me, hands on my trousers. Okay, stood up.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, I'm going
Go.
over. Trying to walk through my legs. Slowly. Up we come. Reaching down, over we go. And slowly up we come. Over we go. Again.
Mark.
Halfway through. Back up we go. Okay, if you do feel tight in the backs of your legs, bend your knees a little bit more on this one. Okay, just to get you over and down more for the back more than anything. Okay, we're not trying to stretch the backs of the legs, but you might feel a little bit of tightness.
3, 2,
And
1. Rest.
slowly finishing there. Standing on one leg, so I've got the support if I need it. I've got the table, got the worktop. Again, I'm going to count the 10 seconds on each leg. You can choose to do what you want, but I'm going to try and get myself standing on one
3,
leg for
2,
10 seconds.
1.
And I'm going to focus on something that doesn't move. He says. And then I'm going to change. Focusing and holding, so you've got the endurance in the leg and the hip, but all the weight's going through one leg. Okay, I'm changing again. For 10 seconds, I've got a bit of a wobble on there. Don't forget, if you get a wobble on, have something at either side of you.
Mark.
Okay, down we go. Up we come. And relaxing there. Up we come. We've got one more. Oh, this is getting a bit of a wobble on. So you're talking and trying to stand on one leg don't work for me.
3, 2,
And
1.
we're going to rest there, folks. Well done. Okay, squats are coming next. Okay, so hands on your hips. Show you from the side.
Mark.
Okay. Bending at the hip.
3, 2,
Okay.
1. Go.
Going down. And just holding and then pushing up. So slowly. Going down. And back up. Over we go. And up we come. So controlling that movement on the way down. And controlling it on the way up. We won't drive up today. All control. Down we go. Control that movement up. So you put in the endurance through the legs. And slowly up we come. Down we go. Put that endurance. Sliding down. And pushing back up. So it's a bit of a double whammy this, because we've just done like a squat, but back flat against the wall, pushing up, leaning into the wall, and pushing up. The friction on your clothing, being a little bit of resistance on the way up. Don't work with the gilet on. Push up. Okay, keep going. Down we go. And push that up. Down we go. And pushing up again. 5 seconds to go, so we get one more in.
3,
And we'll
2,
push up from that one.
1. Rest.
Okay, we've got hip out next. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's use the table.
Mark.
In fact, we'll use the chair.
3, 2, 1.
So again,
Go.
just out we go, and in, out, and in. Again, endurance, bringing it back but not putting it on the floor. But again, if it gets to the point where you're struggling a little bit, as I come in, if I'm struggling, I've got foot to the floor. Out I go, foot to the floor.
Mark.
Okay, swapping sides, so just move the chair over a little bit. Okay, out we go, and in I come. I use the table to keep my legs straight and back in. Keep that going. Been focusing on
3,
breathing.
2,
Yeah,
1.
we're gonna rest there.
Rest.
Okay, no surprise that none of you can guess what the last exercise is. Okay.
Mark.
Stood up, hands on your hips. You're gonna arch your back or lean backwards.
3, 2, 1.
I'm leaning backwards.
Go.
And then I'm gonna stand to upright. I'm just gonna go over, taking my chest to level with my hips, with my lower body. Back up I come. Arching. And back to upright. Over I go. And back up I come. And arching.
Mark.
And back to standing upright. Over. Holding that position. And back up again. Just controlling the movements, nice and deliberate. And back up. Over we go. And up we come again.
3, 2,
And arch that
1.
back.
Done.
Okay, resting there, folks. Well done. Okay. So, grab yourself a drink, have a rest. Okay, we'll come back into the screen. We'll reset the timer. I'll try to turn the timer up first. So I've got the ringer on full blast, but not the timer. So maybe if I might get told off for this. Right, turn that up a bit now. We'll see. We will see. Right, folks, grab yourself a rest. What we done, what we got time wise. Okay, we've got bags of time. So we're going to do some back exercises next, which I'm going to put together very, very shortly. And see if anybody else has joined us. The band down list. Ah, right, sorry. Right, I've got. Did you spell it right, Mandy? It sounded a bit provocative. I think it's the politest word for it. That's why I asked what you'd put. To be fair, we've got the Blues are on in Gillian's house. Okay, what time is it on? I'm no point if Gail Stubbins is still with me. She'll be watching Emmerdale. Hello Denise, tell me that you're listening to the Archers. Okay, everybody's got music on tonight. We've got one band, we've got somebody's listening to the Blues. You'll be listening no doubt to the Archers. Okay, so just going to very, very quickly put together our back exercises, which should take me not very long. Okay, we'll start with sitting and standing again. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, folks, is I'm going to put in hip out and hip back as two little filler ins. I'll pop them around and about. Okay, but thank you for your comments tonight. Let's see if anybody else is there. Got a few people missing who I thought would be on tonight, but maybe it's because I can't see their messages. But not to worry. So, your back exercises are going to come towards you, like, if I can get that straight, okay, we're going to sit and stand. Okay, we're going to do, we'll do the 3 in 1, okay, so we'll do the skiing action, but the key around this is to pull in those shoulder blades, okay, for the upper back, okay, but we're going to work the hip and the knee. We're going to do some side bends. We're going to do the lower back strengthening that we did in the first set of knees and hips that we did the filler in. Got leg alphabet there, but that's just to remind me that you can if you want to do leg alphabet, you can do it, or you can do the arms. I'll tell you what we'll do arms at the leg alphabet, so we'll do the alphabet with our arms. Okay, we're going to do some rotations. We're going to have pelvis rotations. We're going to do some push-ups against the wall, the worktop, whatever it is you choose to do. At hip out here, you can choose to do hip out or hip back, whichever floats your boat. And as per usual, with no surprises, favourite exercise at the end is to arch that back for some strange reason. That proper floats my boat. Okay, so we will get cracking straight away. So I'm going to set the timer going. Okay, you need to be stood up at the chair this time.
3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, and we're going down, feeling the clothing touch the chair, and coming back out of that. Down I go again. I'm going to adjust the screen when we've done this because I must have just moved it. And back up. Okay, down I go. And back up. And down again. Just touching. And up we come.
Mark.
Halfway through. Again, deliberateness of what we're doing. Down we go. And up. And we're going down. And up we come. And we're going down again. And
3,
back up we
2,
come. And we're going to
1.
rest there, folks.
Rest.
Okay, we are going to do upper body strengthening, but with a little bit of lower body built in. So we're in.
Mark.
Go back to time.
3,
So
2,
we're going to be in this
1,
stood up position.
go.
And from there, we're going to go down. Keep the elbows in tight, and then back to standing up. Down I go. Little tilt over. Pulling those shoulder blades in. Slowly down. And back up we come. Down we go. And back up we come.
Mark.
Okay, up we come. And back down again, focusing on the movements. Tough one, this one. Nice and slow, nice and deliberate. And back up we come. And we're going over. And up we come. What we got left?
3,
Okay,
2,
just about there.
1. Rest.
Okay. Side bends. Okay, so I'll show you from the front first.
Mark.
There's a bit of space. Hope everybody's okay.
3, 2, 1.
Over
Go.
we go. Holding. Over the opposite side. And back up we come. We go over again. And up we come. And over we go. And back up. And over.
Mark.
And up we come. Over we go. And up. And over. And up we come.
3,
And
2,
I'm gonna rest that one
1.
there. Well done.
Rest.
Okay, lower back strength. You can do this sat down if you want. Okay, I'm going to do it stood up again. But it's where we've got our hands down the sides.
Mark.
So again, get yourself nice and comfy. Good little bit of rest in between here.
3, 2, 1. Go.
I'm just going to go over. I feel the tightness. I'm just going to bend the knees up through the legs. And back up I come. Okay, I'm going over. As I go over, if I start to feel that tightness in the backs, I can just bend those knees a little bit, get me over, and I'm feeling it all in the lower back. Let's come up first. Over we go.
Mark.
And up we come. And we're going over. And back up we come. And over we go. Again, concentrating and focusing on your breathing as well.
3,
Try not to
2,
gasp as you're doing
1.
this. Focus on
Rest.
that. Okay, well done guys. Okay, leg alphabet, which we are going to do. Sit down for this one. Okay, take the weight off. I'm going to pull this chair.
Mark.
Okay.
3, 2,
One arm out.
1.
Okay,
Go.
draw the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a big circle.
Mark.
For 10, change into the other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
3, 2,
and
1.
10. Well done, guys.
Rest.
Okay, we're doing rotations. So again, if you want to do this a little bit differently, we did this in one of the classes last week.
Mark.
Okay, where we just turn away. Okay. Might need a
3,
little bit more space.
2,
for that, so
1.
yeah,
Go.
I'm going to turn away and try and get my hand right behind myself. Okay, I'm going to come back, put the hand across the chest, turn out the other way, and come back, changing. And coming back, I'll turn to the side. Okay, turning, opening out,
Mark.
and coming back, turning, and back we come, turning. So just a few different ways of doing this, and coming back, but we're still getting the benefit. But I feel
3, 2,
I can just
1.
open out a little bit
Rest.
more when I do it that way. Okay, hands on your hips. Do the time warp. Maybe not.
Mark.
Okay, rotations are coming. Randomly turning, changing direction whenever
3,
you feel
2,
you're ready to do
1.
that. So we're going to go.
Go.
Round we go. Something's loud, a little bit louder now. Round we go. Just keep working those hips. Well done guys, keep that going. Coming up to the halfway mark.
Mark.
And rotating. Again, just changing direction. Keep that going. And we're coming up to the last 5 seconds.
3,
And we're
2,
going to finish there.
1.
On that one.
Rest.
Okay, we've got push-ups. Okay, so push-ups against. Use this tonight. Okay.
Mark.
All right. We're stood. Just shoulder width off the wall. Off the unit.
3, 2,
Okay.
1. Go.
Go down. Push myself back. I'm going to slowly lower. And I'm pushing myself away. Down I go. And drive that back. Again, if you want to make it a little bit harder for yourself, you can step away a little bit more from whatever it is you're going down to. Down we go. Push it back.
Mark.
Control that movement. Driving away. Controlling and driving away. Down we come. And we're pushing away. Keep working on that. And we're pushing.
3, 2,
That's one.
1. Rest.
And up we come. Okay, what we got next week? So you got hip out or hip back, or anything you want to do
Mark.
exercise-wise that floats your boats. If there's something you've done that you'd rather
3,
do more of.
2,
Okay, I'm just going to
1.
do hip back.
Go.
I'm going to stand against the worktop. Back I go. I know you can't see the foot, but I know you guys know what we're doing. Okay. Slowly. Okay, I can stand up a little bit taller on this one as well. Okay. Which means I can't go back as far. I don't want to bang my head on
Mark.
the hob though. Okay, we're going to change to the other leg. Back I go. Nice and controlled again. Whatever it is you're doing, if you're doing these, don't forget if the exertion becomes too much, is just take the weight off, take the pressure off, have a rest. Okay. Up we come.
3, 2,
And
1.
rest in there.
Rest.
Right, we've got one more to do. Okay. Favourite exercise coming up.
Mark.
Hands on. Let's get up here a little bit. Hands on those hips.
3, 2,
Arching
1.
that back.
Go.
And then back to upright. Over we go. Feeling the stretch in here. Okay, and back to the upright position and arching. And we're going to come back. Over we go. And back up we come.
Mark.
Arch at the back. And back to the upright position. Over we go. And standing up. Almost there, folks. And back we come. Over we go.
3, 2, 1. Done.
And we're resting there. Let's put those slides or those laminates to one side. Well done. Okay, just got a couple of other bits and bobs I want to do with you, but we can turn off the old timer. We can turn off. No, we won't keep the speaker on. Okay. Okay, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Well done tonight. Just gone a little bit slower in the pace of what we do. I've wanted to just try the band I'm listening to. Okay. Archers are doing a pantomime looking at for an ugly sister. Denise, you're being very, very cheeky here. Okay. Pamela did want to see me in a dress today, and I told her I'd be anything she wanted me to be. if I dressed up. So we'll talk about that next Tuesday. So just a couple of things, okay? Wrists and hands, okay? You can use sponges, okay? Okay, so I'm going to grip, watch a load of water will come out of this. I've just squeezed it into the sink actually. So I'm not going to squeeze it as tight as I'd like to, okay, but I'm squeezing that and then I'm releasing it. I can hold it in my thumb and wiggle my fingers. Granted, I might be a little bit close there. Okay, squeezing. Okay, and if you've got a TheraBand, if you've got one of the latex bands, we do this, we will squeeze it, and you can do it with a tea towel actually. So you can use a sponge, you could use a tea towel. Okay, so I'm just going to roll this up. Okay, turning it like you're wringing out. A bit big the tea towel. Okay, like you're wringing out a cloth. So I'm just turning sides, just for the wrists. Okay. Again, something you can do in your own time. If you've got stiff fingers, okay, a little bit of arthritis in those little joints, in those fingers, and indeed even in those wrists. Okay. We generally do 8 on each side there, but then if we take this, we can squeeze it tight as I can, squeezing it, and I'm just going to let my fingers stretch out. Then I'm going to go squeeze as tight as I can again, and then I'm going to release those fingers, and I'm squeezing. Do it with a pair of socks, okay? Squeezing and releasing those fingers. This time I'm going to squeeze, but I'm going to push my hands down, and then I'm going to extend my fingers a little bit harder, okay? Because you're forcing the hands down, squeezing, and back up. Squeezing as tight as I can. Down I go, extend those fingers, give them a good wiggle, and we're going to squeeze them back up. Squeeze it tight. Down I go, extend the fingers, back up, and just put that down. Okay. Rotations. And back the other way. Take my glasses off. I can't see. They're terrible for any distance. When I'm close up, they're really, really good. Okay, and then just with the other one, but again, I'd lean. I'm just not bothered about turning round, to be fair. But you can do that. You can have it out in front. Rotations clockwise and anti-clockwise. Okay, well, we'll reply to your comments after we've come off tonight. Again, thank you so much to my international followers, sorry, not followers, participants from Belfast and New York. I hope you've enjoyed that. I sincerely hope you both stay safe in Belfast and New York, and whenever it is that you come back Sirwat Cafe, I hope you have safe journeys back to the UK, and obviously hopefully we'll see you, if not face to face at some stage in the near future. We will speak to you online next week. Okay, I'm just going to have one more quick look. Okay. Good night, girls. Katie and Emily in Belfast with your nana. Okay, with your nan. Okay, it's time for bed. Got school tomorrow. Okay. Judith, you've not had it right easy, have you? A chest infection and shingles, and then you're going skiing. That's putting you to the test. As long as you've enjoyed it. And I can just see your comment, Denise, that you don't think I'm ugly, by the way, with a couple of very, very affectionate kisses on the end. Thank you. Okay. But you will get a load of grief off me next week when I see you. So listen, folks, thank you Thank you again for your time. Thank you for your comments and the interaction, which makes this a little bit easier for me, being able to talk to you through the messages that you send. And again, a big thank you to the people that support this, which is Keighley Healthy Living and the Rethinking Pain team. If any of you fancy a trip out at all, Friday morning, sort of 11 o'clock, 11:15, we've got our second peer support group meeting at the Shipley Kirgit Centre. We've got somebody's doing us a quiz this week, so that'll be interesting. It's very much in its infancy. Okay, it's our second meeting. We had 6 at the first one, which was fantastic. I was chuffed to bits for that, and I'm hoping that there's a few more people that can make it this week. But we've got plans to make it nice and fun and relaxing as the weeks go by. But there's a serious side to it, which is obviously talking about the issues that we face on a daily basis in relation to pain and things that we can do to help each other and ourselves ease that pain and combat it. Okay, so get back and watch your Emmerdale if you've recorded it. If you've been watching it, then fair enough, but I don't know that. And hopefully, if I don't see you between now and next Tuesday, I'll hopefully see you online next Tuesday. So from me, folks, thank you so much for joining me tonight, and look forward to seeing you soon. Take care and stay safe. See you now. Bye bye.